Hello YouTubers, it's Travis. Welcome back to the channel. Very happy to have you here for another Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Best of 3 draft on MTG Arena. Do you ever have that draft where you open a bomb Mythic and then everything happens to be perfectly open and your deck comes together perfectly? Yeah, me neither. See how we handle that in this draft. If you like what you're seeing here, do consider checking out my Twitch stream. It's at twitch.tv/Semulin, where you can find me playing Magic, Storybook Brawl, and Roguebook on a daily basis. Hope to see you there, and enjoy today's draft. Righto, what have we here? I do like this rare. Like, just turn things into 5/5s, and you have to play a 3/1 menace for it. Oh no. So I think that's good. And likely what we're going to take. Good morning, Alexis. What is your good news, Timber? Oh, congratulations. It's good. Yeah, it's rough to be me. I'm trying to think of what else is here and what we might be interested in wheeling. Like other cards that I'm somewhat interested in. Really come down to kind of the Fang and the Tanuki, which I may have a problem with green. I found things you can kill with this. It's just not great. Tails. Oh, this? I like it significantly less after these two, but it's fine. Haven't been able to make either of these two work yet. Fair enough. Now, I haven't drafted a lot of black. I did a video earlier today for Foss Games where I valued Awakened Awareness relatively highly and then discovered that one really shouldn't do that. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here with, do we want the Twisted Embrace and just buckle in on, okay, we're going to play black? Or do we want to take a more powerful card with the Sky Turtle? I think I'm willing to experiment a little bit. I've played it, and I've won games with it. It just has some problems. I'm not suggesting that you should never play it. I guess we're green. Whee! I guess we're green now. I still don't understand people passing this. You have to be careful with it. You have to be diligent. Don't do it when your opponent has open mana. My goodness. Don't take Awakened Awareness early. If it comes by very late and you're in blue, go ahead. But I was not aware, Timber, and that is the thing I discovered. One for reach is pretty replaceable. The two spin. See, here's the thing. Like, these people may be like, hey, maybe green's open. But these three people are like, green sucks. I will never, ever take a green card. Gun to my head, pick a green card. I'll say no, shoot me. That's what they're communicating. So, cool. And now we can cut green a little bit and take a premium removal spell. I still don't understand how anyone can look at this and think it's bad. I've had so many blowouts with this card. I've also blown my opponent out when they cast it into open mana. Like, you can't just do it. You've got to craft the right board state. But maybe they think it's bad. I don't know. What does this do? Oh, that's really bad. We don't want that. So now the question becomes, what are we going to do with our Spinning Wheel Kicks and Fade into Antiquity? I take a Grafted Growth. I guess there's really no harm in taking the Sunblade Samurai, as we might find a white card we want to splash. We could also just end up being green-white, because we really haven't been past any good black. Yeah, and that's kind of like the payoff for green-white, isn't it? Downside is like I can't splash the Blade or the Twisted Embrace. I guess if I'm getting a premium on Kalaman for a color pair pick 7, it's probably better than trying to force our 2 first picks. This pack sucks. I still don't quite know what color pair we're in. There's a world where it's black-white. I don't love the Papercraft decoy in these decks, but yeah, agree. I think it's the best filler here. Well said, sir. I'm used to knowing what I'm doing by now, but I still don't. And like Alexa said, it's entirely possible that everybody else at the table has heard some talking head say this is bad and now they won't take it. Good morning, Tom. I've had some, but that's fair. The one I did earlier this morning, I had no idea what was going on through the whole draft. So this was our opener, and it did have several good green cards, and they're missing. But that said, I don't mind either of these. Psycho Killer? I don't think I know what that is. Is that a band? Here's where I'm like, you could take the Awakened Awareness.
Oh, I was gifted a sub, now I am back to 0-month streak.
Hey,
LOL.
Skullinate, thank you for the support, my friend. Y'all spam some cats for Skullinate. I have no idea what we would take out of this. I guess I'll just tag green because I'd rather play that. Playable green card? Sure. Sweatsuit is happening tonight. Yes, Harriet, we'll be doing that before too long. Okay, it's starting to look like green-white is where we're supposed to be because there's good cards for green-white and not good cards for other colors. I kind of want all of these, but I'm going to take the Samurai first. And I think we're looking at this, but we'll see. Have you had success with Air? Which card is Air? Oh, Air of the Ancient Fang?
Run, 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 run away.
Run away from the pain? I've had success with making a 3-mana 2/3. I think I've gotten a counter on it once. But sometimes you need a filler 2/3. But for something you get 12th pick, like, I think it... I've had decks where it hit more often, but it was it's in green-red. Fair enough, they don't make unplayable cards anymore. Those are not a thing that happens. So here's an interesting sort of decision point, right? There's a couple different ways we could go from here. If we were going to play it safe and go straight green-white, we would probably take Era of Enlightenment. We could also consider the Naomi, because we do have some really solid black cards here. And we could, in theory, still be black-white. I don't like the Samurai equipment, but as we were mentioning, everything's playable. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the speculation because these are really solid black cards and it was so cut that there's a possibility we can get in on it. There's also a possibility we can splash it if it looks like it's worth it. The other option is like we could potentially splash Naomi very easy in green-black. It's like this is literally here to enable a splash. So we would be like here's what 2, 3, 4 green source or white sources just in the deck. Like this seems pretty easy. Be like, I'm probably just gonna do this. Convergence is okay. This thing's okay. This pack has a lot of okay things. None of which I'm terribly interested in. I don't particularly want to play this. I don't think it's very good. The Hill Giant with first strike. I'm going to run green base, though. I think I can be happy with the emergence. Lion Sash. 2 mana 1/1. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent, put a counter on it. This thing's great. Problem is there's also a Master's Rebuke. Yeah, but we could be solidly white. Right? Like, we could totally be solidly white. Like, I can splash the black just as easily if we want to. We'll decide which we're doing. I think we've got to work on, like, wording for me, right? Like, busted. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're just solidly green-white then. And we may or may not want the Naomi. Pretty happy with the Naturalist, though. This just kills things, right? Yeah, it's just two mana kill the thing. I like that. I like this dude too. I also like that, but let's kill things. I don't know. I think we need a lot more nuanced language to talk about Magic cards in the year 2022. Because I don't, this card is busted, this card is great, this card is playable. Like, all of those kind of mean the same thing in the right context, right? Hey, what's up, Manny? I've been quite happy with Roaring Earth. Yeah, better words and less hyperbole, I think, would be a very good point. Yeah, that's fair too, Dave, because you've got to do it in bite-sized chunks. Thank you, Orcish. Yes, that's how we should describe cards. I want to marry this card and have its babies. Season of Renewal, I've been relatively happy with. If we are going to splash the Naomi, I'm going to need to pick up an artifact here or there. So don't hate like another decoy or something, but we could probably play this. I guess it's pretty likely to get played currently. Yeah, it can be. So I think I'm just going to let all of the black go. It's unfortunate, but... Yeah, it does, but I found that it can be difficult to get enough creatures in these decks sometimes. Pretty happy with the era here, though. This is coming together. Stalker is not wonderful, but is playable. I don't particularly love the Dragonfly suit. All right. I don't think I'm going to be that heavy, but I might. And we've already got combat tricks, right? Yeah. Yeah, the 4 mana, I don't even see that card. Sorry, not interested in 4-mana tricks. This is great. Like, I was already interested in this, and we just got it. Cool. One is a poor stat line? I don't think so. I mean, if you have enchantment synergies. I liked this one. I just don't think I like it as much as I'd like a pacifism. If I had more Death Touch, we could talk about the Master's Rebuke. But I really need to already prioritize Death Touch super heavily for these wheel kicks, or I may not be able to play both. So I feel like I just take the Arrest. Could also consider taking the other Samurai, but I think this will work. That's a tough one. Kapitech versus Fall of Lord Konda. I really like Fall of Lord Konda, but I think the Kapitech's better. Snap Kappa? I don't know that. I don't even like the terms windmill slam or snap pick. I kind of like close but clear if you're going to get there. And I see what you're saying, Kenny, about the letter grades, but I think even that doesn't help. Back when I was listening to Limited Resources set reviews, and it's been a while, listening to them discuss it was far more valuable than the actual letter grade. And that's what I want to pull out more of. It's like, let's talk about the cards and what they do. I don't think I can take a third spinning wheel kick. At this point, I'm kind of short creatures and I need a Death Toucher or two. I do have a ton of mana, so we could consider the mana dude. I'm just going to take the fall. I'll deal with it. Probably not playing this either. I don't need it. Michiko's Reign of Truth should be insane here, right? Like, we're up to 12 enchantments. I like banishing, I can't say this word. I like this card, generally speaking, but I also really like the Fall of Lord Konda, and I think having one of each is pretty nice. Now, we do have the ability to splash something. But I could also just be an adult and take this Blossoming Sands and be really happy. Yeah, and that's the biggest problem. Dave mentioned this, but Alexis is kind of hitting on it, is we can't really talk much about the cards in the 30 seconds I have to pick one. So, fair enough. And I feel like we've just got amazing removal. And my creatures kind of suck. But I can work with that. I'd really like to replace this. That's a good idea, Dave. We could do like a draft review and sort of get to talk about that. I've got almost too many 2-drops realistically, and I could just take the Fox dude and be pretty happy. Because I don't really want to play that anyway. Dude. All right, I guess we don't need that. Everything's coming up Millhouse. What would you cut for it? I could see cutting the Coiling Stalker for it. It's cute to be able to pick up a Saga, but I don't have any that are easily picked up. That's respectable. Challenge, though. I want all of these too. Ah! I'm a little short creatures is why I cut that one. Now what do I play? Apparently not this, because it won't let me take it out. Okay, there we go. Ooh, lordy. We don't have 0 artifacts. Come on now. Yeah, I feel like I should cut one or the other. And that's kind of what I was thinking of, is would I want to cut one or the other? We could conceivably bring this in because it could get our pacifism. I don't think I need to go that deep. I was lying. Oh, I like it. Yeah, they're good. They're good for sure. I don't feel like all of them are must play. I do think we can do without that one. Because I think Dave's right. The Roaring Earth is generally something that is a little better earlier and a little better late. No, I love puns. Are you kidding me? Pun away. I do kind of agree that I don't really want the second Banishing Slash. Like, I'll take it. I'll play one, but I think without... Like, I think if you're not getting the value off of the artifact and enchantment, this is just an okay removal spell, and we've got plenty of okay removal spells. Realistically, yeah, the whole reason Semulin is here is because of puns. Can we actually use these wheel kicks? I guess we can with 4/4s. The problem is we're so low on creatures that I think I may actually cut one wheel kick and play the other Saga too. Like, I really like this card when I have a bunch of Death Touchers. I don't have any. Or a bunch of big creatures. I don't have any. I can probably play one, which is fine, right? Like, we can make it do 4 to everything pretty easily. But with as few creatures as I'm running, like this is 11, 12, 13, 14-ish, I'm nervous that I'll even get to punch something with it. Sure, we've got one. That's not a lot, right? And this isn't even always Death Touch by the time you've drawn it. I think I'm good with this. Let's fix the lands. No, I don't think so. I think it's too I think that card advantage is too valuable to me. Right, like we get a creature and an enchantment. We'll have both. Yeah, that's what was wrong with them. I'm expressing myself through my lands. Is that not what you do? Much like you can express yourself by having a turtle with a cannon on its back. I can work with this. I mean, I can, yeah, there's really no reason not to do this. I suppose that's a reason not to do it. It's a bit awkward, isn't it? It's less awkward now. Quite like both of those. Roaring Earth does do bad things to my curve, so we may not be particularly using it right now. Because we can also just make a flash 2/2 if we need to. Right? I guess a flash tapped 2/2, which is not particularly exciting. I probably just need to use Otherworldly Light and kill something this turn. It ramps out your Samurai with a land you can cast it next turn. Oh, you mean if I just play it? True, and I could also use it to kill the Simian Sling this turn if we'd like to, which I don't hate. But we know we're not drawing a land next turn, right? The top card is Season of Renewal, which kind of changes things a little bit. In my opinion. Like, I can play this and potentially hold back the Sling. I'd have to eat my Kapotech Warrior, which was really not part of my plan. But I think I like doing both things. If I need to use... Yeah, I think I like this. Let's just play all the things out. We can make the decisions next turn. I'll have a 2/2 first strike. They probably have to equip the Sling. I'm in a little bit of danger here. Not a lot of bit of danger. Just a little. May have to kill that. They were more than happy to off their monkey for my lion. That's because the monkey is not very good and the lion is very good. So I can kind of respect that. You know? Getting back the Kapotech by itself isn't actually that exciting. Whereas I feel like not dealing with this anvil is going to be really nice. Nice. It's about perfect. No recursion of any kind for you. Sorry. That's interesting, Alexis. It's the other way around for me. When I'm watching, I can see stuff I'd never see. Do you know what a Kappa's favorite food is? Pizza, presumably. Cucumbers? I don't get it. It's not a joke. You live cucumbers to appease the Kappas in Japan. Okay. Oh, it has to be a tapped creature, huh? Don't much care for that. Meh, that's okay. We're getting both sides of it at least. I've not drawn any lands. Kappa is a sort of mystical turtle, not the man thing. Okay. Sorry, I'm ignorant of that aspect of Japanese culture. I wasn't meaning to be silly. I'm the one that kept this instead of a land. That's fair. That's fair, Michael. And for me, when I am watching a game on Twitch, like, I'm usually zoned in because I'm looking to learn something from it. So that's a good catch, Michael. Those of you that are watching me should probably give Mercurio Blue here a follow. Michael's, I believe, earned the moniker of nicest guy on Twitch plenty of times. Just an awesome dude. Go follow him, watch him play video games. Enjoy. Yeah, you can learn by osmosis. Eh? Michael, thank you very much. You did not need to do that, but I appreciate it. I feel like I can just eat their graveyard and they can't really do much to me, so I'm going to sit here and plan to do that until they stop me. Maybe with a side of getting back, you know, a creature and an enchantment. Okay, that's something I will have to kill. I get card advantage, not you. Target a creature card, that one. Target an enchantment, that one. I can just Fall of Lord Conda again and kill this. It's a 4 cost. We make big first striker. Boop. I'm a happy boy. I'll start attacking soon, don't worry. Greetings, Segno Shaman. Thank you. I did not really sleep last night. But I will sleep again one day. don't really care about much else they have, but sure, that works. That's probably what it is, and that's not fair. I did get some sleep. I just kept waking up, but I mean, I knew that's what I was getting into with this. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do, which was try to find a card telling me when my doctor's appointment is that I seem to have lost. Oops. Tasty graveyards. Without a removal spell, they're just dead. So do you have one? Michael, thank you for the raid, dude. I hope your stream went well. Eccle's somebody else you should check out. Good drafter. Nice guy. This is mostly a lot of things I need to kill, which, good news, our deck is just mono removal. Seems great to me. Let's do that then. That means I really don't need to change much, do I? Thank you, bud. Have a great day, and thanks for bringing your folks over. If you are coming over from Eccle's stream, you'll generally find me doing a draft or two every day here, and then playing some Storybook Brawl, although we do have a Rogue Book tournament coming up this week too, which I'm going to look into. Morning, Arstal. Yeah, this was our first pick, Techno Shaman. I don't think I have much to change unless we want to cut a forest for a Commune with Spirits, which I kind of do on the draw. All right, let's talk. Everybody grab a leg. Okay. Okay, I see what you did there. I would say the opposite of what you're describing. I would want more lands on the play and less on the draw. So they have to chump block or I just get to eat their dude, eh? I find that acceptable. Okay, so their plan is to just do this over and over. That works. It feels weird to play out the Rolling Earth second, but I kind of need to get stuff going first. I don't mind hitting the 5th land. Yeah, there's a sweatsuit tonight. Spadone just took a while getting it set up. Yes, I am playing this week. That's not a silly question. Well, they're stuck on lands. It may be difficult for them to get back into this. Yeah, I think they were a little too far behind to have any realistic hope of recovering there. Which works for me. Round 2, fight. Ain't pretty, but I can work with it. No worries. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm actually not going to attack here because I'm afraid of Wanderer's Reproach. I am now less afraid of Wanderer's Reproach. Well, I'm afraid of it when they attack, so I may not block if they attack. We'll see. That's the Bank Buster, eh? All right. Okay, they don't have it. I don't need to worry about it. So the Rogue Book, the reason I got into Rogue Book is there's an event going on Thursday where a bunch of Magic players are going to take part in a tournament in their new tournament mode. Prior to that, I'd never really heard of it. But after playing through it, it felt like it, yes, had as much replayability as Slay the Spire and really had a kind of a neat, to my perspective at least, way to present it. So I am picking up what they are putting down. I would like to play more of it. Like I don't know if we're going to play some of it today or not, but we might. Making things trade when we've got the Leon slash is not bad. I've also got the sneaky, like, give something +2/+2. Which I think I'm going to do here. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Mind you of Squall? I don't know what Squall is. Squall Lionheart is the protagonist. Oh, okay. I only played the first Final Fantasy, the good one. What happens if I equip the sash here and swing with both? I think they're in a bit of an uncomfortable spot. Yeah, the very first Final Fantasy on the Nintendo. I played that one, and then I played another one and realized it had gotten worse, and then realized that every Final Fantasy in the series had gotten consecutively worse over time. Had nothing to do with the graphics. For me, I lost my interest in role-playing games when you couldn't create your own party anymore, when it was more about watching another party do their thing. They don't make a lot of games like that anymore. Lead him getting that back. Now I may need some help here. If I attack with this, they basically have to trade it for their bank robber. Which I think I like. They seem to think it's nice. Okay, that has crew of 3, doesn't it? Neat. Yeah, sure. Enjoy what you play. Play what makes you happy. I just liked the first one. Because I did, to be fair, I did enjoy Phantasy Star 2 as a kid. Well, this is not great. Oath is actually doing things. I was not prepared for Oath to do things. I could trade my Kappa for 2 of them. Japanese lore, I would assume, Enlighten. It seems pretty normal there, just not normal here, right? Well, normal where you are or where I am. I mean, we talked about it, and I said this was probably as good as a 6-mana 6/6. And it really does appear to be. I don't see any reason to press this. Sucks that they're just going to sit here and get their cards, but not much I can do about it. I like that a card like Imperial Oath is in the format so that you can have 6 drops in decks. I feel like that was one thing Midnight Hunt sorely missed. This is going to get awkward for us because we're flooding. I'd like to not be flooding, but I can't really do much about it. I liked Val a lot more than Midnight Hunt. If somebody offered me a small amount of money to play those formats, I would accept it for Val and not accept it for Midnight Hunt. No, it just means you're probably good at Magic and understand how to play the game. Yep, I'm teasing John with that statement, Alexis. Because if I like a format, generally speaking, the Mana Leak does not. Dang it, it was supposed to go in the graveyard. That was my plan, was it was going to go in the graveyard and then I'd get it back. I got a feeling we're likely dead here. I probably need to go ahead and do this, which I wouldn't say I'm thrilled about, but I need some board presence. It's like Kamigawa the most for anything from 2021. It didn't come out in 2021, but I do like this. I think better than anything that was out last year. It'd be nice if they could keep that going. What are we doing here? I don't understand. We're gonna 2-for-1 ourselves. Okay. Yeah, my issue with the blood tokens was that not every color got blood. If they took out training and gave green-white blood tokens, I think the format would have been great. Hello, Zurgeon. Oh, it's also the first time I'm playing a lot less Magic. Like, I've been pretty much holding myself to 1 or 2 drafts a day instead of 5. And that's made it more fun. I've talked to pieces how, like, having a 2-1 not get you your entry fee back just is discouraging for me. Possibility. Strong possibility. I think I need to draw one of my enchantment removal spells, get back my Lion Slash, and then grind them to pieces over time with it. And that means we just kind of sit for a little bit. I hope you're able to get some in and enjoy it, Tommy. Yeah, they've certainly drawn a lot more cards than we have. The only thing they could really attack me with that matters is that samurai, so I'm going to arrest it. Everything else I can block. I did not find Kaldheim to be a good format, personally. It's funny, I managed to pacify the only thing I could get with the fall of Lord Konda. Yeah, I've generally speaking been trying to avoid that too. We could kick everything with the cap attack, dude. Renan, thank you for the resub. Y'all spam some cats for Renan. Thank you, my friend. Why are they attacking with this? So they can get it in the bin and get it back? I kind of feel like they're welcome to it if that's their grand ploy. I have zero plans to play sealed on MTG Arena now or realistically at any point in the future. A lot of changes would have to be made to sealed for me to have any interest in playing it again. I'm tempted to just take it. You got me. I don't mind it being expensive, but I would want to be able to win my entry fee back. And that is currently something you can't do. What even gets it back besides the white rare? There's a black rare that does it too. Or a black uncommon, rather. But I do think I'm getting to the point where I'm comfortable-ish blocking it. Like, I'm not just going to take 4 over and over. I guess this does make them have something. It's probably another Gideon's Herpaderp. No? Okay. They still haven't cast anything I can get with this. Like, I'm tempted to play it out just so I can get the dude, but I keep thinking maybe they'll play something that matters. Yeah, the sealed UI is pretty bad. That wouldn't bother me by itself. But the pricing structure is just really bad. I mean, the pricing structure for draft is really bad. The pricing structure for sealed is criminal. I think that's what they were actually up to, was they wanted to make way for the recovery unit. Yeah, that's what gets it back. We figured it out. But we're also just kind of losing this game. It says it on the card. But like I said, we're too far behind to stop blocking. Interestingly, if I'd drawn the spinning wheel kick, we might could have gotten back in this, but I didn't, and I don't think we can. Right, because even making a flash blocker just is not stopping that, provided they swing team. Yeah, well, life total doesn't do anything. You need board presence, eh? They got us with a couple key removal spells. I understand why and the justification for why it's priced as it is in Leiden, but that doesn't matter to me, right? Like, the entirety of my experience with Magic is playing limited. So if we block 2 things, let's say we block 2 3/3s, we're still taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're super dead. It was rough there that I ended up exiling some of my own stuff and then wasn't able to get it back. This works on mana value. I can't change the mana value of my opponent's cards. Yeah, it just came down to card advantage in the grind, and I don't have any, which is rough. No worries, Enlighten. I have one artifact in the deck, and it is stacked with removal, Renan. That's why it's not in the deck. You can play a fun game and look and see what you would want to cut for it. And then I think you'll understand why it's not in the deck. No, they've got stuff I can hit with the Fall of the Khanda. Stuff that matters. Like multiple Sunblade Samurais, as well as the Naomi. Like, it's not Khanda's fault we didn't draw it at the right time. I spent the whole game wanting to draw Spinning Wheel Kick. I think we just played the other one. I haven't been terribly happy with Rolling Earth. Let's trim it. I do sometimes play Communes over land. I did it in the last match. When I'm going on the draw, I often swap out a land for a Commune. All right, I can work with this. Gotta grab a leg. Let's see if they have their Wanderer's Strike. They do not. These are both sorceries, so I kind of need to make up my mind now which one I want to do this on. Doing good, Spoiler. How are things in your world? I think I'm pretty happy just to get the lifelinker back right now. Congratulations! Trying to focus in and see if we can win this one. Exile it, huh? I don't really like that. Can't even get anything back with Season of Renewal. I don't like it. I'm okay for now. Wish I had my Death Touch still. Yeah, that Naturalist has really gone for a trip. Well, I'm glad you found it useful, Spoiler. Just understanding how to evaluate card games can be quite valuable.
Smile.
If I need to use Otherworldly Light on this, I can. I'm pretty comfortable with this. Yeah, we can sit here for a little bit doing this. It's fine. Boop. Hiya! Eat your feet? I think you might have typed that in the wrong chat, Renan. Spoiler! Thank you for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Oh, spinning wheel keg. I didn't know what you were talking about, dude. I was so confused. Thank you very much, Spoiler. Hope things are going well in your world. Well, you told me they were, and you just won a Flesh and Blood tournament, which is cool. I appreciate you. What else do you do with all the feet you've grabbed? Fair enough. Legs don't have to be attached to feet. What else can they be attached to? A feet can just come off, you know? Fair enough. Yeah, it's got vigilance. Go get him, buddy. Oh, it has to be tapped. It's never gonna be tapped. That's a problem, isn't it? I don't want them just casting enchantments from their graveyard over and over. I don't like that very much at all. What are the chances they block it? Well, I'd be happy if they did, so I guess we take it. Now, they know I don't have anything if I do that. I'd rather do it this way. If I don't mind the trade, which I don't. Right, we would play something else instead, like a Kappatek warrior. I don't have a Sleepy Hedron. I have this one. That's pretty good. I can kill their 2/3 by attacking. Yeah, if you would have done that, I think you're using removal way too quickly, personally. But do what makes you happy. I'm a little tempted to use it here, but it still doesn't quite feel necessary. They really want to get a 2-drop back, but they don't have one. Yeah, if I could have gotten through, I would have done that for sure. Nice. Then build Legos, man. Life's easy. Do the things that make you happy. Spend more time doing the things that make you happy. Sure, I hear what you guys are saying. Why am I holding the removal, right? What can stop what we're doing? We're going to win this game unless they play a... Wrath is one of those things, which getting the aura off of my own dude doesn't help. And Bomb is the other thing, which getting the aura off of my dude doesn't help. Like, we've already got lethal on board over 2 turns. So I'd rather just, like, win the game with a removal spell in hand so they don't play some stupid dragon and I lose. Like, when I have removal, I'll use it when I have to. I'm quite happy to win the game with it in my hand. That makes me feel like I used it properly. Congratulations, Nobody. 3-0 ahoy. It's a little ugly, but I'll give it a shot. This kind of sucks on the draw. But here we are. If we can get a good platform for feet eating, we got something going on here. Early removal spell makes me feel a little safer. What's up, Dylan? How you doing?
Hey, Sam.
Thank you for the resub. Whoa, dude. That's scary. 2 mana 3/2s in current year. Thank you, Dylan. I hope things are going well in your world. I think I'm supposed to kill that, and I think there's no reason not to do it now. I get that it doesn't fit my mana, but I need to be stable. Because if I can land this into that, we're probably going to win. Better than it was sounds great. Ouch. That's pretty good. So if we can get a little faster, we would probably like to. That may also have been a good draw from them. We don't know. I hope it was. I don't think I can fiddle with this a whole lot. We just had a clunky opener. Didn't really draw into anything good. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, we're just behind from the beginning. This works. I mean, again, not great. We're a little flooded. But I have early blocker and removal spell, and we know they have some impactful 4-drops. I mean, they can be scary. They're offering me an egg, and these landed times. Man, they're digging for lands, and I got all these lands. We're winning! My turtle powers. Okie dokie. Need to bring in the other ball. This is just brutal, man. I guess we know what a good red-white deck looks like now. Holy carp. It has rares and uncommons. I passed all of this too. I have a red-white trophy and a green-red trophy that I know of. I guess I could look myself up on 17 lands. Because I think I've had 2. Let's see. Yeah, I've had 2 trophies. Gruul with a black splash and mostly red with a black splash. I didn't come to not block. Use your trick. Like, I'm not beating this. You have not watched every game I've played, John. I can make this guy pretty big, but this is like the only shot I have to actually do anything with this. This is not really what I want to do with it. But I think it might be what I need to do with it. Because we're going to be chumping with this fragment of Honda. This is gross. I don't like it. Like, I can't even really chump with it, right? I'd have to put everything in front of it. And the whole point is I'm supposed to be able to, like, survive with this. This is so bad. Bad, and I feel bad. This will help though. Hiya! It's going to be so cool to stabilize and win from here. Or to just draw more lands. That works too. Yeah, they got a good samurai deck. And I can see how the katana would be good in a deck like this. We got. Now, I still feel like I'm doing well, hitting my 2 1s and happy with that. That works for me. Hey, what's up, Andy? Good to see you, bud. I hope things are well in your world. Big thank you to my patrons. Paul, Punk, Hero, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Basti, Rich, Brandon, John, and Jazzy. Thank you very much.